All right. So here's the story of a dog that risked its life to save a couple trapped in a riptide in California. 4 minutes past the hour. Michael Sam, the first openly gay football player to be drafted into the NFL, is still looking for that chance to play on a team in the season. So Brian has more on that. The scouts were taking a look at him again?
Taking a look at him. He's at the Veterans Combine. He didn't look too bad. A little slower. Sam, but you're not doing too bad because you still have the most points still available. You could still win this whole thing.
But if it goes like it's gone in the past, with all these crazy upsets, I don't know. It's funny to me because the entire network, sports for like
anything to be super proud, but
here's your auto picks, honey. Those are the people who win the lottery.
I
The
want
auto
a do-over is what I want. I think you should be able to have a do-over.
Did I see Charles Barkley on there?
Yeah, I think he's
way at the bottom.
Way at the bottom.
All right, genetically engineered apples and potatoes could be headed to your local grocery store, but will you be able to tell the difference between them? And then some people are claiming that, Sarah, thank you. You know, Rolling Stone plans to publish an external review of its disputed article, and that's in the next few weeks. A cardinal says that a vial of dried blood kissed by Pope Francis partially turned back to liquid. Many engineered apples and potatoes that don't bruise or turn brown, well, they're headed to your grocery store shelf possibly soon. So Jen knows that the FDA says this stuff is completely safe. Other people are saying you modified it so it looks prettier. Good morning.
Could you at least label it so I don't have to eat it?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. The FDA has officially signed off on these genetically modified apples and potatoes. They're still deciding their Simplot. By the way, McDonald's uses JR Simplot, but they've said they do not source their GMO potatoes.
But I can see, say you are a caterer and you're making these beautiful displays, and you cut up an apple and you've got it all into a flour and it turns brown. So I can see it. I can see it.
All right. The Wall Street Journal has your fashion tip this morning, Robin.
Oh, yeah?
They have declared...
The Wall Street Journal does.
Oh, yeah. Because, you know, guess who the fashion people read besides Vogue? They read the Journal for the business end. They have declared the end of the it bag, and they say it's partly because of Instagram. They say social media has made the fashion world a lot more street smart. It takes a lot of inspiration from things like Instagram and no longer dominated by a few magazines. And in the same way, there are many, many brands getting into big purses. So they say it's just no more about like the special Fendi baguette that was in Sex and the City.
So in other words, there are many it bags now, just not one.
So now they say it's an I bag because it's about you.
Okay.
I say it's the same thing as the iPhone, except for women. Right? The guys have to have the latest one in terms of that.
Yeah, the Carrie Bradshaw thingy. Okay, I gotcha. Jen, thank you. 100 U.S. troops have been warned that they could be the target of lone wolf attacks. Now, we've been doing Salute to the Troops, gosh, for 10 years now. So if you feel so moved, just like he did, to get your Salute to the Troops out, even if you are a member of the military, go to hlntv.com/Robin. It's the least we can do. Alrighty, would you rather get your health care through Obamacare or pay the fine for not having any? You know, Jen's back, missed you. And she knows that many Americans, even with extra time to enroll recently, have opted to take a hit instead. And more on why.
Yeah, and they had this special enrollment period that they were going to leave it open all the way till April 15th. But some of the tax prep firms are saying, people are saying, I'm still going to take the penalty. It's still cheaper for me. That's what H&R Block says, that they're the ones who sit down with you and you get that final choice. You know, are you willing to take this hit in your taxes or do you want to sign up? But for some people, it just still makes sense financially. One example is a retired worker in Florida who said, hey, it's a $250 penalty compared to nearly $10,000 a year for insurance. So we'll see if this special enrollment period helps anybody else extra sign up, but it looks like not so many. The fines do get bigger next year. She's making a move. Taylor Swift went out and bought sites like TaylorSwift.porn to do so before somebody else did, and who knows what they might have put up. The nonprofit that allows for site naming is allowing suffixes like .porn, but that means that a lot of businesses or people trying to protect their own name have to go out and buy these extra sites, or who knows what's going to end up there. A 12-year-old is under arrest today. Well, a brave little 12-year-old boy used code to help police catch the man who allegedly broke into his house. He was able to call 911 and use his keypad to give police more information. I'm going to go ahead and thank the Homeowners Association for finally making that change. Ella's family says she's responding well to her treatment for leukemia. So Amazon wants to put buttons all over your house to make it easier for you to buy stuff. Yeah, Amazon Dash. It looks like the real thing. I am so intrigued.